In the history of automobiles, few vehicles have changed the world as much as the Ford Model T. Introduced in 1908 by Henry Ford, this revolutionary car didn't just transform transportation, it transformed society itself. Before the Model T, cars were expensive luxury items that only the rich could afford. Most people still relied on horses or trains to travel long distances. Henry Ford had a different vision. He wanted to build a car that ordinary people could buy, drive, and maintain. His goal was simple, but powerful, to put the world on wheels. The Model T was designed to be simple, strong, and reliable. It came with a 2.9-liter four-cylinder engine producing about 20 horsepower. While that may not sound impressive today, at the time it was more than enough to reach speeds of around 45 miles per hour, which was very fast in the early 1900s. But what really made the Model T special was not just the car itself. It was how it was built. In 1913, Ford introduced the moving assembly line, a manufacturing breakthrough that changed industry forever. Instead of workers building one car at a time, the car moved along a production line, while each worker performed a specific task. This innovation reduced production time from over 12 hours to about 90 minutes. This efficiency allowed Ford to dramatically lower the price of the Model T. When it was first released, it cost about $850. Over time, the price dropped to less than $300, making it affordable to millions of families. For the first time in history, the average worker could afford a car. The Model T was also built to handle rough roads, which were common at the time. Its high ground clearance and durable suspension allowed it to travel on dirt roads, farms, and rural paths where other cars would fail. This made it especially popular in the American countryside. Another famous fact about the Model T is Ford's statement: "Any customer can have a car painted any color that he wants, so long as it is black." This was because black paint dried faster, helping speed up production. Between 1908 and 1927, Ford produced more than 15 million Model T cars. This record stood for decades and proved the massive impact of this vehicle. The Model T didn't just change how people traveled, it changed how cities were built, how businesses operated, and how people lived their daily lives. Roads improved, suburbs expanded, and travel became part of everyday freedom. It also helped create the modern middle class by supporting industrial jobs and raising wages. Henry Ford even introduced the famous $5 workday, which was considered very high pay at the time. By 1927, newer and more modern cars began to replace the Model T, and Ford ended production. However, its legacy had already been secured. Today, the Ford Model T is remembered as one of the most important cars ever built, not because it was the fastest or the most beautiful, but because it made mobility possible for millions of people. More than a car, the Model T was a revolution on four wheels. It proved that innovation, vision, and determination could change the world forever. And more than a century later, its impact can still be seen in every car driving on the road today.